Good morning, comic fans. You're with the Comic Push at the Comics Club, Tampa Brandon's favorite comic and gaming store. It is Wednesday, February the 22nd, the fourth of four new comic book days of the month, the fourth and final new comic book day of the month. And we have, oh my gosh, this is the biggest stack of comic books we've had in years. Our average comic stacks, when you take out one of each one and stack them all up, running, 8, 10 inches, sometimes, in the past, they've run 12, even 13. Today, this week, the comic book stack is sitting at 16 inches. 16-inch stack. That's about at least 4 inches more comics. And this week's variant cover stack is huge. So we have all those to get through, and that's a lot. We've got to get it all done in a half hour. However, we've got other things to show you, like this Amazing Spider-Man previous exclusive No Way Home Spider-Man reveal. There he is. It's Peter. Don't tell anybody. Peter Parker Spider-Man. So that's previous exclusive we just got in. We also got in this really cool, look at that, Funko Soda Moon Knight. These little figures come in a can. They're sealed. How you doing, Two Gun? Good to see you. They're sealed. You don't know if you're going to get the variant, the rare one or not, but there's only 20,000 of them done anyway. And then the rare variant, I think they only do like 1,200 of those. So Moon Knight just hitting the stands today. Happy new comic book day. Absolutely. Absolutely. It is a great new comic book day. We also have the new Marvel previews in. If anybody's looking to pick up their Marvel previews, we've got a Joker hardcover. Look at that beautiful Joker hardcover. This collects the Joker number 10 through 17. Back cover for you. Wow, nice stuff. That is just creepy and scary looking. Also, Batman Detective. This is the Taylor Kubert Hope run. Batman Detective. We also have this one in. These may be restocks, but they're here on the stands for you, kids. We also got this Flash trade in. I'm going to kind of quickly here because we have a lot to get through. Here's the latest printing of Alan Moore's Swamp Thing, Saga of the Swamp Thing, Volume 1. Also, this was a really cool magazine. If you like advertising history, journalism history, things like that, I love that stuff. This is magazines. The History of Men's Magazines, Volume 1, from 1900 to post-World War II. This is the first volume. This big, thick, beautiful hardcover can be yours. It's here at the Comics Club right now. Come and check it out. Also, if you're into artwork, Illustration Magazine hitting the stand. See there? It's not just comic books, but it's also comic books like the Blade Runner trade paperback. Or the magazine format for Vampirus Carmella. That's issue number 14 already. Wow. I remember when issue number 1 hit the stands. It didn't seem so long ago. One of our more how should I say, enthusiastic. He's been collecting comics for years, and he's very enthusiastic about his comic book collecting. And his name's Bill. And Bill made a very good suggestion to me. He said, why don't you feature one book off of your wall every week and feature it on your show? And I thought, well, that's a really interesting idea. I'd never thought about doing that. That's probably a clever idea. So I just put one up on the wall this week, and I thought I would share it as the wall book of the week. Thanks, Bill. Great idea. So this is Batman Shaman trade paperback. And just to show you, let me get this in here. Bigger. This is a Pratt, okay? This is George Pratt. And George Pratt did this artwork for the series, and it was collected into a trade paperback. And then George stopped by the store one day back in 2005, and he did a sketch inside the cover of this for us. And here's a picture of George at my counter drawing this picture. So this is the one we're featuring this week. This is George Pratt with original artwork inside and a picture of George autographed by George back in 2005 right here at the store. and it's pretty cool. So we have these as our featured wall book of the week, a new segment here on the Good Morning Comic Book Fans weekly show from the Comics Club. So thank you again, Bill. That was a great idea. So I want to try to feature one every week. I'll try to remember to do that. So there we go. We've got that. So we got tons of books to come out. I want to have to kind of rapid fire them because it's going to take me the full half hour just to get through the massive number of comic books that we have to present. Let's start with the variants. Yeah, let's start with the variants. We got Liquid Kill #1. This is a 1-in-7 variant cover. We've got Darkwing Duck #2. This is a 1-in-10 variant. And there's also this Icon variant. We also got here Gargoyles. This is a 1-in-15 variant. Who's the new baby being born there? Gargoyles #3, a 1-in-20 variant. And a 1-in-10 variant. Lots of Gargoyles. Oh, there he is, William. Yeah, Bill, you that was a great idea. So I think I'm going to try to do this every week. And thank you again. So this is kind of dark. There. See our lighting changes because I have crappy lighting in here. This is Gargoyles. This is a 1-in-10 Icon cover. Let's see if we can get a better view of this thing. And this is a 1-in-25 Virgin cover. Damn Them All #5 Unlockable. Looks like some strange chess set she's sitting in front of there. Something is Killing the Children. This is up to 29 now. Something Kills the Children. This is a 1-in-25 variant. Dude, House Harkonnen #1. This is unlockable. Virgin variant. New Bluetooth #1. It's about alien abductions, and there's a famous couple that famously claimed to have been abducted. This is the Virgin cover of that. Blue Book #1. Draculina Blood Simple #1. So 1-in-15 by Linsner. We love Linsner. He's such an amazing artist. Draculina Blood Simple #1. This Parejo. Parejo. He's just incredible. What an amazing art. What amazing art. DCU Lazarus Planet Omega Monkey Prince foil. This comes inside of an envelope, also with foil on it. So the foil comic book, you'll find it inside of this. And that's another variant we have. It's a gimmicky thing, but I think it's kind of cool because it's really an awesome looking cover. Star Wars Yoda #4, 1-in-25. It's kind of hard to see the cover, what's going on there, but there's Yoda stopping a whole bunch of rocks or something, boulders. Thor #31, 1-in-25. All kinds of. How you doing there, Sean? Good to see you this morning. How you doing, Juan? Amazing Spider-Man #20, a 1-in-25. Him and Black Cat. Immoral X-Men #1. What is Sinister up to? He's got Wolverine's hand, disembodied hand. Nightwing #101, a 1-in-25. Lazarus Planet Omega, 1-in-25. It's like Dr. Fate's helmet's not having a good day. Deceased War of the Undead Gods. This is issue #6, a 1-in-25. It's really dark. It's hard to see, but that is Catwoman, and she looks like she's been infected with the zombie. She's got a bad case of zombie there. Batman, Superman, World's Finest, #12, 1-in-25. And with the movies coming up, Supergirl movie and other DC movies by Gunn, everybody's expecting big things, Expecting big things out of DC for movies. I think probably we're expecting too much, but let's hope. let's hope Superman #1. If you've been hanging around here very long, you know Superman is my favorite character, and my wife made that. It's a quilt. Superman #1, a new Superman #1 hit the stands today. Juggernaut, good to see you there, my friend. So Superman #1, a 1 in 25. And Superman #1, a 1 in 50. This is a 1 per store thank you for Superman #1. It's foil. It's very shiny. And Superman #1, 1 in 75. And I'm very frustrated because when I was ordering Superman #1 a couple months ago, and I put my orders in, somehow, some way, the first 4 covers, cover A, B, C, and D, did not get ordered. And when I found the error, went back to order more, guess what? DC cover B, C, and D were already sold out. I could only get A. So I have A's coming at some point. B, C, and D weren't that great covers anyway, to tell you the truth. But was not able to get those. So I apologize to anybody who wanted B, C, and D. And if you need A, it's coming. All right, so Superman. Wow. So tons of Superman comics. We should probably start with DC over here with all the Superman. But Mr. Happy would like to tell you that because in honor of Superman new #1 comic book, it is super. The secret word is super. And if you know the secret word, it gets you a discount in the store, 15% off any single item. Some restrictions apply. Please inquire. But if you're a Discount Club member or a subscriber, you get an extra 5%. So that's 20% off any single item. Like I say, some restrictions apply. Please inquire. Super is our secret word for the week. And this one will go all the way until next week when a new secret word will be presented by Mr. Happy. Thank you, Mr. Happy. We'll see you next week. And also, if you want to be entered in our monthly drawing, leave a comment down below. Not in the chat with me. Please do chat. Please do leave comments in the chat. But leave a comment down below to be entered into our monthly drawing. All righty. So there was the variants and the toys, the trades, and the comic of the wall book of the week. Wall book of the week. Wall of Wonder book of the week. We're gonna have a name for this segment. So anyway, let's jump into DC real quick here and try to get through these because, like I say, there is a lot of them this week. Superman Space Age #3. Got like a Norman Rockwell thing going here for it. And we got Titans United Blood Pact. A couple different covers for you. And if you're watching Mr. Manning, yes, indeed, we did get you the cover you were asking for this comic book. And the other one as well. I believe you're asking for Wonder Woman. Speaking of Wonder Woman, we have these 2 covers. Wonder Woman #796, as well as this one. You don't see the one you're looking for. Mr. Manning got the last one of the other cover. So maybe you could work out a deal with him. Or let us know. We might be able to order for you. This is the Blue Wall, Gotham City Police Department, Blue Wall. This is, what issue number is this? I'm trying to find here. Issue number 5. Issue number 5. Harley Quinn, Legion of Bats. This is the Harley Quinn, the animated series, Legion of Bats. Issue number 5. Got a couple different covers for you. I told you about those Supermans. Well, here they come. Superman #1. Superman. He's hovering above the earth with the symbol behind him there. Looks like this was the Parasite, I believe. That's the villain there. This one's all shiny. It's very shiny. So he's blasting them into the Phantom Zone there. Oh, well, talk about arch villains there. There he is. Lex Luthor playing chess. One of the chess pieces is Superman, of course. Clark changing into Superman. Of course, Lois knows who Superman is. He told her a long time ago. And she was surprised. The best investigative reporter the Daily Planet has ever seen, and all he had to do was take off the glasses. Oh, there you go. That's a good one. Okay, and there's the Superman #1 covers that I do have. And we got Batman, One Bad Day, Clayface. They're doing a whole series of these One Bad Days featuring different villains in the Batman Rogues Gallery. This was very funny. The worst date ever. Batgirl and Robin go on a date. It doesn't go well. It was very odd. Wiz Comics reprint. First time we see Captain Marvel, the DC version. Shazam. Deceased War of the Undead Gods, #6. This awesome acetate cover with amazing artwork. Look at that. That is really nice. Really beautiful. That cover. Also, this one, which is a homage to isn't this a rock album? Straight out of, what was it called? Straight out of what? But that's a homage to that. Deceased War of the Undead Gods, #6. There's one more for you. This comic is damaged. We'll have to look into that. Black Adam #8. Got a couple. Actually, got one more after this one. Was it Straight Out of Compton? Was that it? I don't know. Some nice covers for Black Adam. This one's great artwork. Look at that. It's like a 1940s movie poster. Nightwing 101. You saw the variant earlier. Got these covers. I got one more coming at you. There it is. DC Universe Lazarus Planet Omega. The book that's wrapping it up here. A couple of different covers for you. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Lazarus Planet Omega. Lots of different covers there. I like this one and this one. These are probably my two favorites of it. This is cool. Man, I don't think Bruce needs any more power. You know, he doesn't really need Fate's helmet as well. And featuring Dreamer on the cover. Lots of different covers for the final issue, the final installment, I should say, of Lazarus Omega Planet. This is Catwoman #52. Man, some really amazing covers. All the covers this time on Catwoman are just so cool. Catwoman #52. There she's feeding her cats. And last but not least for DC, we've got the Flash, the 1 Minute War tie-in stuff. And there's our DC offerings. Like I said, there's a lot of books. That was just DC. Haven't even gotten to the Marvel or the Indies. I want to jump over to Marvel. I'm going to leave Indies for last this time. The Indies stack is huge. Just to give you a forewarning. Marvel, though, we've got Spider-Man Double Trouble, issue #4. And Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man. This is issue #5. Immoral X-Men #1. That's a couple cool. They got the Planet of the Apes cover. It's going to be doing a Planet of the Apes comic book. I like this one. This is awesome cover. showing. Is it? It's Emma Frost, right? I believe so, isn't it? Or is it Silver Saber? Who is this? I thought it was Emma Frost. I could be wrong. You tell me, who is that? Planet Hulk, World Breaker. Issue number 4. Speaking of juggernauts there. Looks like a boys homage as well. Yeah, could be. Could be, or maybe that boys was homaging something else. Maybe. Let's see here. We have Deadpool number 4. This is the Pym particle. Deadpool riding on the back of a pigeon, battling rats. And then there's this one, and this one. I know you need more Frost. It's Emma Frost, is it, Sean? I thought it was, and even more. Look at that. You know, if you got to have more and more Deadpool covers, just gotta. Number 10, Carnage. This is a throwback cover. Look at this. Thor, number 11. Anybody know the issue that this is paying homage to? Looks like that Beta Ray Bill cover, doesn't it? I think it is. There's also this Thor, number 31, Peach Momoko. And this Thor. 31's got quite a few covers there. Look at that. And here's another one. Thor getting surrounded by zombies. Strange Academy Finals, issue number 4. One of the most iconic comic book covers of all time. This is a facsimile edition of Amazing Spider-Man 129 that introduces the Punisher. And it's an actual facsimile, so all of the original art and advertisements are all there. Savage Avengers, issue number 10. Captain Britain gets a number 1. Got a few covers for that, including Peach Momoko. And then there's this one. Tiger Division, number 4. These 2 covers, and I got one more coming. Tiger Division, all the way up to number 4. Doctor Strange is also the Fall Sunrise, also on issue number 4. Some great covers on here, some different kind of covers. Stuff that we don't often see, like this strangeness. You see what I did there? Amazing Spider-Man number 20. And we've got Mary Jane facing off against a bunch of apes. Star Wars, Dr. Aphra, issue number 29. A couple different covers here. Remember that scene in the movie? That was a great scene. And there's that one. I haven't been reading Dr. Aphra, but there seems to be some power in this gem, and it seems to be some sort of dark power. Punisher War Journal, issue number 1. Punisher War Journal Base, issue number 1. Not certain what that's all about, but I mean, we got Frank looking very fundamental there in his workshop. Fundamental Frank. She-Hulk, issue number 10. She-Hulk doing her laundry, or back to back with what is it? Is that America, or is that just her in her civilian clothes? Yeah, it's just her in her civilian clothes. You know, when she's not hulked up. And last but not least, we have Yoda. Yoda, number 4. Lots of number 4s. And Yoda. Although that's not Yoda. That's Mace Windu. All right, there's Marvel for you. And this stack. This is the tallest stack. Like I said before, the independent comic books have just been outweighing Marvel and DC for the total volume of titles. Witcher issue number 3 of 4 hitting the stands today at the Comics Club. We also got some couple of Witcher toys in. If you want to check those out. This is a Voyages issue number 4. Seems to be a theme on 4s here today. Yeah, they're great stuff. These indies. Also, a lot of them focus on horror. It seems to be a dominating. Marvel and DC are dominated by superheroes. Indie comics seem to be dominated by horror. Frank Miller's Ronin. This is issue number 2. All black and white. Ronin book 2. So it's the second installment of Ronin from all those years ago. Gargoyles is already up to issue number 3, and we have, of course, a flood of Gargoyle variants to show you. And I'm going to do these rapid fire, people, because we only have so much time. We got to get ready to open the store at noon. And if you're local, come on in. Tell us the secret word. I gave it earlier, Mr. Happy. Showed you earlier, Something Killing the Children. This is issue number 29. You saw the variant earlier. Don't forget to leave a comment down below, people, for the monthly drawing. Scorched from Spawn World. And here's a little bit to show you what issue number 16 will look like. Ooh, that looks good. Spawn Unwanted Violence, issue number 2. We got a regular and a virgin. I don't know how long the virgins will last. Virgins go pretty quickly. Be sure to get yours. Undiscovered Country number 23. Vampirella Strikes issue number 10. This is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This is the reveal variant. So here's the reveal. And it's a virgin cover. And then there's this one. This is by number 3 of 5, by the way. 5-part miniseries. The Turtles cross. This is crossing over with the Turtles. You see. Dragon Age, issue number 2. Are you a Sergio Aragonés fan? I am. This is Gru, Gods Against Gru. Hellboy in Love, issue number 3 of 5. Do you do role-playing? If you do, you should be reading Knights of the Dinner Table. Great stuff. Liquid Kill is a number 1 from Whatnot Publishing. You've heard of Whatnot. They're big on the scene. Now they're doing comic books. Whatnot. Liquid Kill. I don't know what the story's about, but it looks very interesting. And we even got a cover. We even got a cover by Mac. Look at that. That's pretty amazing. Mac also did another cover this month for an independent comic book. I don't know which one. I'm trying to find it. Maybe it's in here. Or maybe I've sold out of it already. Mac's hot. People love his artwork. Lovesick. This comic book is not for children. Oh my gosh. Well, none of the indies really are, but this one maybe not for adults either. I don't know. It's inappropriate on many levels. Once Upon a Time at the End of the World. But awesome artwork. The story is a little strange. Hello. Once Upon a Time at the End of the World. And this cover. Hello, doll. And Monstrous. Number 43. Plush. This is another very strange comic book. But it's also issue number 4. We have a lot of number 4s this week. There's some strange stuff there. Radiant Pink. That's issue number 3. The saga has reached chapter 62. Barbaric, Hell to Pay, issue number 2. Eternus, issue number 2. This is an interesting Trojan from AWA. This is issue number 2 of a 4-part series. I think it has to do with the fairy world. If you like your Sherlock Holmes, here's a new Sherlock Holmes story, Clockwork Empire. I'm liking that cover. Clockwork Man playing cards. Zombicide, Day 1, issue number 2. And, okay, from SourcePort Press, we have Night Walkers. Kilchella, issue number 2. Earth Divers, this is issue number 5, several different covers. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Power Rangers, 4 different covers. Okay, I showed you that new blue book. Shot the Virgin one of that earlier. Blue book number 1. Local Man, need a local superhero, issue number 1. Star Wars Adventures being put out by Dark Horse now. This is a 4-part miniseries, issue number 1. Specs, issue number 4. Is it? Yeah, 4. And our continuing lots of issue number 4s. 20th Century Man. That's issue number 6. The Ones, issue number 4. And Ninja Funk, issue number 4. Junkyard Joe. I'm loving these because they did the checkerboard thing at the top. They did it right. Junkyard Joe, issue number 5, I believe. Yes. This is about a robot who finds himself among humans somehow. Dune, House Harkonnen, issue number 1. Dan Them All, issue number 5. I showed you the variant of it earlier. Darkwing Duck, issue number 2. And we have a few covers for that. Thought this one was funny. He's just drowning in all these little ducks. Draculina. We'll finish off our indies. There's Draculina. There's Draculina. There's Draculina. We got a cosplay. And finally that cover. And there you have it, boys and girls. Thank you so much. Like I said, there's a whole lot here this week. Been the biggest stack we've had literally in years. So thanks for joining us this morning. And remember, read. It brings out the hero in you. See you next time at the Comics Club.